All right. What is up, everybody? Thank you for being here, if you're here. Let's see. How's everybody doing today? Give some people a chance to pop in. Oh, the game went away. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, buddy. So today we're playing Project Zomboid. I do have a little bit of experience with this game. This is a game that has. Let me get this. Let me get that going. Sorry about that. Should I turn the lights off? It's a spooky stream after all. I think I'll keep them on. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna keep them on for now. But anyways, this game has been in development for quite some time. I don't know the exact year. Let's see. Project Zomboid. 2013. So this game is in early access, and it has been in early access since 2013. And you know, I assume that's why it's called Project Zomboid. I feel like this is just like an ongoing project for the developers. It's a small development team. I don't know if it's one guy or if it's, you know, just a handful of guys, but I just know that it's a small development team. And they've been working on this since 2013, and they do, you know, small little patches here and there. Currently, they're on the 42nd build of this game, which is currently in its unstable version. So it's build 42 unstable, which basically means that it's still a little buggy, still a little glitchy. There's still some things that they have to work out with build 42. So with that being said, I will be playing build 41. It's got a little bit less features. Like build 42 has animal husbandry and like some updated UIs and stuff like that. But it's unstable. I wouldn't say that it's so unstable that it's unplayable, but all I've ever played is build 41. And so I just am kind of going to, you know, stick with what I know and play build 41. Also, this game's mod community is incredible. Incredible. I've got a bunch of different mods that I run on build 41. Some of them I've disabled because I don't want to, you know, catch any copyright strikes or anything. Like there's some music ones in here, the Eminem add-on, so I can like, you know, find little Eminem cassette tapes and listen to them in the game. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep them enabled just so I can find those things, but I'm not going to be listening to any of the tapes because I don't want to, you know, catch a strike or anything. Actually, on second thought, if I keep those enabled, then it is going to dilute the loot pool. So maybe I should turn them off. Let's turn all these true music mods off. Because basically it's just, look, I've got an 80s pop one, Metallica. This one is just a bunch of random music, Ultimate Music Pack. You know, I've got all this extra music that I've added to the game. But I don't want to use it. Not on stream. So I think that's I also have a Pokemon one. Like there's a mod where you can find and collect Pokemon cards. What up, Kingly? How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing? But I've turned the Pokemon cards one off too because I don't know the rules. I'm kind of new to Twitch. I don't really know the rules. So I don't want to use the Pokemon cards mod without knowing for sure that I won't catch a strike. So we're going to keep those off. What else do we have? I've got some car mods on here that add some extra cars, some extra haircuts. Look, Dodge Challenger. You already know. Now, it doesn't just give you these things. This is like a zombie apocalypse survival simulator game. So all of this stuff you have to find for yourself. And there's really no story mode. There's really no goal other than to just survive as long as you can. And, you know, for people who have gotten really good at the game and surviving is no issue for them, they've got to kind of create their own story and create their own goals as they go along to kind of keep the game interesting. And so that's where all these mods come in. Like adding the Pokemon cards just gives me something extra to collect, you know. It not only comes with Pokemon cards, but the mod has like binders that you can store your Pokemon cards in. And it's actually super, super dope. But it just gives you, it's an extra little something to do. All these cars that you can add to the game, you know, if you want to be a car collector, you can run the game that way. I got a bunch of VHS tapes here, which I am going to keep in because I don't think anything on there is going to get copyright stricken. But it's like you'll find the entire Shrek film on a VHS, right? But it doesn't actually show the film, it just shows the script. You'll see if I watch one. The Batmobile is a mod that I've added. I'm going to take that out. As much as I've used this Batmobile mod, I've never actually seen it in game. I've never actually found one. So we'll turn it off. The Wienermobile. Some Mazdas, some Jeeps. So I added a bunch of cars, I added a bunch of music, and I added Pokemon cards. Also, I added, let me see if I still have it on here, Star Trek. What else? There was... Dude, I'm sure I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure I still have it on here. It's a drug one, so you can find, like, stuff on some of these zombies. There it is. That one. Yeah, so you can, like, if you kill a zombie and then loot his pockets, there's a chance he might have some stuff on him, you know what I'm saying? You might get a little buff at him. But yeah, anyways, I think that's good for the mods. Let's go ahead and hit back. Now it's gonna have to reload Lua, which is the, I guess, engine, the game engine. So it's gonna have to reload that really quickly just because I changed the mods. Should only take a couple seconds and then we can get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game, brand new, from the top, and see how it goes. Now I do have experience with this game, but it's been like, I want to say like 4 or 5 months since I've played. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of relearning. Let's see. Load. See, I've got some old saves on here. This person's dead. You see, I named this save Keeper. Why do you think I named this save Keeper? Because this was a really good character. And even though they died, they had like a big warehouse full of supplies that could, you know, if I started another character in this same world, they could just go for months on it. But that's not what we're doing today. We're starting a new game. There's a bunch of different difficulties you can choose from in this game. Apocalypse, which is stealth-focused. Short lifespan, combat is best avoided in that game mode. Survivor, powerful combat, longer lifespan, challenging playstyle. I always do custom, just so I can set the rules up however I want. Because this game can be pretty freaking brutal. If you play it on one of these preset difficulties, this game is super brutal. I mean, not only can a zombie bite infect you, but a scratch. I mean, these are like Dawn of the Dead zombies. Even just a scratch from one of these zombies could infect you. That Goose Guy, thanks for being here, man. What's up? How you doing today? And I don't like playing that way. I like playing with more of like a Walking Dead type zombie, where like the bites are what gets you. You know, you get on some of these playthroughs and you get attached to a character after playing with them for 20 to 40 hours, and then one random zombie, you know, you walk through a door and don't see a zombie and he scratches you on the arm and you're done. You're done from a scratch. Like, you have to have perfect combat with these zombies. But anywho, we're gonna do custom sandbox. Rosewood is my favorite place to start. Oh, this is new. This is all new. Yeah, we're going to start in Rosewood. It's my favorite place to start, and it's probably the best place to start as far as places to take shelter, places to loot, all of that. Rosewood is the GOAT. West Point's pretty good too, though. I think those are the two best. Okay, let's see. Normal zombie count. We'll make them urban focused. That makes sense. Sometimes I like to lengthen my days a little bit more. It'll give you more time to get more stuff done in one day. But we're just going to keep it at 1 hour. I don't like starting in the middle of the summer, because a couple months in and it starts snowing. So we're going to push it back to May. Yeah, we'll do May 9th. That's fine. The water in the world will shut off after 30 days. A month? Let's do 0 to 6 months. No, let's do 0 to 2 months. Dude, even if I make it 2 months, I don't even know that I've ever made it 2 months. So let's just do that. House alarms. Yeah, sometimes. Locked houses. Very often. Look, I feel like in a zombie apocalypse, most people would have locked their doors. Unless they were leaving. Like if they were escaping. Like if they were escaping, they might have left their door unlocked on the way out. They're like, we got everything, let's get out of here. But I feel like most people locked their doors. But very often is too much. Let's do often. Okay? Trying to go with a little bit of realism, but also giving myself a little bit of a break here. Food spoilage, normal. Normal. Loot respawn, no. Let's see. The gas stations will have a set amount of gas left in them. We'll just do normal. We'll do normal on that. Weather, I think we can keep the same. The sadistic AI director, there's different little events that happen within this game. You can set how often they happen. I'll keep it there. Okay, the meta. That we can all keep the same. I'm going to just try and go through this real quick. Okay, loot being incredibly rare like this would make sense if the zombie apocalypse had been happening for, a year or two already. I like to play as if it, just recently happened, a month ago-ish, maybe a couple weeks. So I'm going to increase the drop rate of all of this to normal. Because every type of loot being rare, that's ridiculous. Unless we're like 5 years in, that's ridiculous. Okay, carry on. Hey! Thank you very much for the raid. This has never happened to me before. What's happening? Raid from the Daft Lands. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dafty. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Genuinely. Genuinely. Thank you so much. This is my first raid. This is my first raid, man. I'm so honored. I really appreciate it, guys. Y'all gonna make me cry. Okay. Starter kit, chips, water bottle, school bag, baseball bat, and a hammer. So in this game, you kind of start with nothing. You kind of start with absolutely nothing. And I'm going to keep it that way. I like having to grind for the first couple of things, you know. Let's see. Injuries will keep normal. All this normal. We do want a mini-map, folks. I think. Yeah. Vehicles. Now, by default, vehicles are really hard to find. And when you find a vehicle, you'll be really lucky if you find the keys to it. And then if you find the keys to it, you'll be really lucky if that car is not broken in some way. We had to quit the trials. Are y'all are finished with that? It looks fun. I've never played an Outlast game. They're scary. So let's... I'm turning on easy use. No, I'm not. God dang it, I don't need training wheels. I'm a professional. Let's see. I really want to, though. This makes it to where when you find a car, it has the keys, you can get into it, and you can drive off with it. If I don't enable this, I have to find the keys, I have to make sure the car is fixed, and then oh, and gas. You have to fill it up with gas, and then I can drive it. Yeah, a lot of info at once. It is kind of late. It's too late to be taking in all that info. I feel like I want to turn easy use on, bro, so that if I find a car, I can just take it. That's what we're doing. We're going to unclick proper zombies. We're not doing that. Fast shamblers. Regular shamblers. Okay. We'll keep their strength. See, this is where it is. Transmission, blood, and saliva. So they can bite you or scratch you to infect you. What's in that Pokeball? Wouldn't you like to know? No, it's actually change. It's a piggy bank. Want to see? Probably about $30. That's what's in there. That's what's in there. Thanks, bro. You like the robe? Hey, Versace. Nah, it's from Walmart. It is comfy, though. So we're going to make it to where only a bite can infect you. Because I don't like getting scratched and infected. Now, if I get infected, this will take 2 or 3 days to kill me. Now, why would I want that? If I'm going to get infected, I want you to kill me quick. What, I'm going to live another 2 to 3 days just dying? Come on now. Hey, thank you for the follow. Silent. I don't know how to say the rest of your name. Is it Eidolon? I appreciate the follow. Silent E? Dulon. Okay, so I said it right. I said it right. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think I'm at, what am I at now? 30 or something? 31? Something like that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We'll keep all this normal. All that normal. Okay, so population start multiplier, I'm going to put it 0.5. And this is how I like to kind of simulate the zombies growing in population. So I start it with half of its normal, the normal zombie population, and then it goes up to 1.5 times the zombie population by 28 days, right? So it kind of simulates more and more zombies coming in. And since we're trying to simulate the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, it'll be a little bit less at first. Okay, respawn will keep the same. Yeah, that's all good. This RV interior is for an RV mod that I downloaded, but I've never seen an RV after downloading the mod. Common sense, we'll keep all that on. These are all mods. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, I already had a rules set up here. My rules. That's what we're going to do. I went through all that for nothing. Yeah, silent. Yeah, we'll just go with silent. That's easier. Okay, so we're going to choose our occupation. What kind of a person were we when the zombie apocalypse started? Were we a fire officer, a police officer? Y'all help me pick. Usually my favorite ones to go with are fire officer because they get that +1 axe, which is fantastic to have. +1 strength, which is fantastic to have. And I also like to choose... What's the other one I used to choose all the time? Carpenter, I think. Because the +3 carpentry is huge. You can immediately start building stuff. Now, I did download a mod that added some extra jobs that give you different buffs. And one of them is bartender, which is my job in real life. But the bartender job sucks. It's quite disrespectful. Look, it gives you the brave trait, which is nice. I like that they're saying bartenders are brave. I like that. But then it has clumsy as well. What good bartender do you know is clumsy? Go carpenter? I like your style. So after choosing carpenter, I have 2 points to spend here that I can purchase traits. Now, these traits, which are positive, take away your points. And if I want to add more trait points, I can choose some of these negative traits. And there are a couple of negative traits that I choose every time to give me some extra points. Smoker, I'll take smoker. Basically, this is going to give me 4 more points to pick more positive traits, and all I have to do is smoke a cigarette every now and then. That's it. You get unhappy if you don't smoke. So we're going to go with that. We'll do high thirst. This is going to give us 6 more points. It just makes it to where I have to drink more often. We're going to do underweight. So our character is going to start off underweight, but it's easy to gain weight in this game. You just eat and eat and eat until you're full, and then you keep eating. What else do I like to usually get? Deaf is crazy. I've never chosen deaf. You can't hear anything? What? That would be insane. We're going to do Sunday Driver also. This just makes you drive a little bit slower, and it gives me another point. So I have 19 points to buy positive traits with. I'm going to go with... Strong. This will give me +4 strength. And then I have 9 more. I'm going to go Fit for +2 fitness. And then for 3 points, I could get Iron Gut. Less chance to have food illness. Or I can get one of these that's worth 2. Ooh, Dexterous is a good one. So is Wakeful, though. I'm going to go with Wakeful. So I'll have to sleep less. Now, I have 1 extra point. But there's not really anything else that I want. I could purchase more negative traits if I wanted to in order to get more. But I think this is a good starting point. Let's go. Next. Now we make our character. Forename. Show. Surname. Biz, my dude. Let's try and make him look like me. I'm gonna do my best. Skin color, pasty white, Bubba. That's me. Chest hair, you know it. Hair type. Okay, let's see. I think I got like a little bit of a little left parting. Is that? What y'all think? That looks like my hair, right? Little left parting. That's literally how I style my hair. We'll get a little... No, beard stubble. Little beard stubble. And... I don't really have a full-on goatee. Just stubble, really. Man, that looks like me already. Okay, glasses. Glasses. Ooh, bathrobe. Let's go. Hey! If that ain't me, I don't know what. Now, underneath, I'm wearing pajamas. I got my PJs on underneath here. Is that an option? Pajamas, pajamas, pajamas. No jammies? Jeans it is then, I guess. Jeans it is. Where's... Listen. Eye patches. Glasses, here we go. Reflective sunglasses? No. Shooting glasses? No. Sunglasses? Not really. Swimming goggles. That looks hilarious, though. They ain't got my glasses, bro. They don't have my swag. Devastating. Devastating. Let's just go with aviator sunglasses. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. Oh, whoops. I don't know why when I click over here, the game just disappears from the stream. I don't know why it does that. Sorry. No scarf. I mean, that's pretty much it. We gotta change the shirt, though. Long sleeve shirt. We'll go, ooh, Left 4 Dead shirt. No denim shirt. I forgot I downloaded a bunch of clothing mods as well, so I've got like a John Cena shirt. What am I wearing right now? I'm wearing a Bill Murray shirt. I don't have a Bill Murray shirt on here. We could go Goku shirt. Let's go Batman. Batman shirt. Okay. We're customized, boy. Man, it's been so long since I played this. Let's save this preset. Save. Shobiz. So that I can play this character again if I die. Alright. These are the end times. Time to get serious. This is how you died. Yeah, so this game expects you to die. It's quite brutal as far as survival games go. It expects you to kind of learn as you die. Every time you die, you're going to learn something new. You're going to be like, okay, well, here's what I got to do in that situation, and yada, 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 right? Click to start. Let's go. I don't need to read any of this, but if you ever play this, you're going to want to read this your first time through. This is the only sort of tutorial the game has. You're going to want to click through all this and read. Or you can watch a YouTube video, whatever you prefer. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've played this. Yeah, so by looking at this game, it looks a lot like The Sims. No. Close that. We're going to close the curtains so that no zombos can peek in here. When you look at it, it's an isometric video game, so it looks a lot like classic Sims, like The Sims 1, right? Let's turn some lights on in here. And it is a lot like The Sims in many ways. It is a simulator game. If you don't quit opening that. Close the curtains. There we go. Lights. There we go. So we're just going to look around this house first. Close all the curtains so nobody can peek through. The zombies can see through the windows. And if they see you in here, they will bust out the window and come after your ass. So we're going to try and prevent that. I'm going to check this closet. There should be some loot in here. Okay, so we've got some loot in here, but it's nothing really that I need right away. I'll take the saw, because that is useful, or will be useful later on. Actually, I'll just leave it here. I'll just remember where it's at. That's all. So we're going to loot everything, see if we can... the first thing we need, ideally, is a weapon. Like a baseball bat, a crowbar, anything like that is what I'm looking for. A weapon, some heals, and a backpack. I need a backpack so I can carry extra things with me. I'm here still. I'm just fading to sleep. You have a peaceful sleep, my brother. Fall asleep to the peaceful sounds of Project Zomboid. I'll try to be a little bit more ASMR with my voice, okay? So let's see. We do need a pencil. Pencil is how you can make marks on the map, so we need that. Ooh, a red digital watch. That's a great find. We're going to equip that. This is the only way that you can tell the time is if you find a watch. So now we can see in the top right corner here that it is 6 a.m. on March 1st. Didn't I choose May 9th? Oh no, I changed it. So it's March 1st. I remember I changed it to my previously saved rules. March 1st, 6:10 in the morning, and it's a crisp 71.6 degrees outside. Beautiful. This game takes place in Kentucky, by the way, in case you were wondering. I'll take this eraser. Pencil and eraser, that's how you do things on the map, like this. This is what the map looks like. We can go into a top-down view like this, or kind of like an isometric view like that. And now that I have a pencil, I can take things like this X, and I can cross out this house. Like I've been to this house, I've searched it, cross it out. And now since I also have an eraser, I can remove that X. If I didn't have an eraser, I would have to keep this X here until I found one. So we'll erase that. You can add notes to the map. So I can put like start to remind myself that I started here. I can shrink that down a little bit. Move it over, boom. That's where I started. So far I haven't found a weapon, which is not great. Here's a Game Boy game, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. They're completely useless as far as like they have no mechanical use in the game. It's just cool. It's just something cool to collect. Close these curtains. Not opening the window. I forget I really need to right click and just close the curtains that way. I'll take these bandages for sure. Always check the bathrooms for bandages. I already looked in here, right? Here's an NES. This is a mod I downloaded. This is not going to be in the vanilla game, but I'll show you what it looks like. If I take this NES out of the wardrobe, I can then place it right here or anywhere really. Like that. Place it down in the world. Now I've got a nice little NES. You can't play it. It has no mechanical use, like I said, but ban this guy. Why? I don't even know who that is. Is he here? Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Honestly, I don't know how to do that. I honestly don't know how to do that. I'm still new to not just streaming, but Twitch itself. We got some food in here. Now, if you remember, I started underweight, so I'm going to go ahead and eat some avocado. That's a nice fatty food. Over here is my health, and then I can go to info or skills and see all of that different information. There's not necessarily a hunger bar, like there's no bar or anything telling you how hungry you are. But there's these little moodlets that pop up in the corner that now that I ate that avocado, I know that I'm satiated. So I'm no longer hungry, but since I'm underweight, I'm going to continue eating, right? To put on some pounds. Whoops. Search these other cabinets. Maybe there's a weapon. Another thing I need to be on the lookout for is a can opener, because all of this canned food right here is useless without a can opener. So it looks like I've found everything that's kind of useful in this house. Ooh, no I didn't. There's some more stuff. A fanny pack. We're definitely going to take that. That's some extra storage that we can carry on us. The rest is kind of junk. Now, the cool thing about junk clothes is that you can rip them up and make, like, improvised bandages. Okay, let me do that real quick. As soon as I click away, though, the game's going to disappear. I don't know why that happens. Mod parentheses at, and you said do Dafty. Oh, no parentheses. Okay, we'll do it again. Did I do it? So I'm using Restream, and I blocked him in the Restream chat. Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna be good enough? Oh, I gotta turn the air on. The downside to streaming in this robe is the heat. All right. Excellent. Should cool down in here now. Yeah, he might have drifted off into slumberland. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. It's 9 a.m. now. Time's a wasting. You can also rip off the curtains. I'm just going to close all of these because I'm probably going to end up sleeping here for the night. But you can close all the rip off the curtains and then use those as bandages as well. Oh, I'm thirsty. See, so I have a little mood lit up in the top right. I'm getting bored and I'm slightly thirsty. You can get a drink from any water source in the game. Go ahead and drink from the sink here. I wonder, I'm going to go to the fridge, see if there's a bottle of water in there. There's not. What about the freezer? There's some ice cream. We'll eat that ice cream. Water shuts off after 2 months, and we change the electricity to shut off after 2 months as well. Mod me real quick. I can do it for you. However, I'm a stranger to you, so I will unmod myself after, even though I have no malicious motive. You know what? I trust you. That's probably foolish of me to completely trust a stranger like that, but I do. You come off genuine to me. Mod at... Let me know if that works or if that doesn't work. Because I'm doing all of this chat through Restream, so maybe I should open Twitch. Do it without the at. Hey, I think it worked that time. I appreciate you offering your help. Seriously, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I think we found everything that there is to find in this house. What's on this bookshelf? Some books. Now, these books are good to have, but I'm not going to take them with me. This is how you basically gain your skills in this game. Let's go to the next house over. If I look at my map, it looks like there's a house north of me. So let's go directly north. We can zoom way out. We see some zombies over here. We're just going to avoid them. I forget how to be stealthy in this game. Ooh, I just made noise, and now those zombies are after me. Isn't that wonderful? I accidentally ran instead of crouching. So also, you can only see in the you can see that there's like a cone of vision here. I can only see in the direction I'm looking, and if I turn around, I can then see what's behind me. But you cannot see what's creeping up behind you. You cannot see around corners. So it's smart to take corners wide. Turn around and check behind you every now and then. Make sure nothing's getting a jump on you. This first run might be quick, you know? It's been a while. Those zombies might take me all the way out. Let's go ahead and close the curtains in here. Hopefully there's no zombies lurking in here. Cardboard boxes usually have some good stuff. This one has nothing. Cool. This one also has nothing. God. It looks like this place has been cleared. I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any loot here. Round neck sweater and some some briefs. Okay. Yeah, cool. I never really knew how to do any of that, so I appreciate you. Okay, there's a zombie knocking on the front door, so if we can, I'm gonna spend, you know, as little time here as possible and sneak out the back. You see that? There was a zombie chilling on the corner. Luckily, he was sitting down. They are slow. That's the one good thing about the zombies. Man, even just going into a new building can be super risky in this game. We got a van right here, though. I forget how to do combat. I think space. Yeah, space is going to push these guys off. He didn't get me. We're good. There we go. Stomp him. Can push him till he falls, and then stomp him. Oh my gosh! Look, I'm really bad right now. It's been so long since I've done this. Months. I'm telling you, months. Ooh, they're gonna get me. I'm thirsty again, and I'm panicking. Not good. Let's cut into this backyard. Ooh, don't do that. What scratched me? Luckily, I turned off scratch infection, so if a zombie scratched me, please be a weapon in this shed. I know what you're thinking. A garden saw should be a good weapon. It's not. Oops. Good thing I didn't go through that window. There was a zombie ready for me. Okay, we got to get... Is this... Okay, this is the school right here. The school is a good place to loot if I can get there without, you know, drawing a bunch of attention. Push, push, fall down. If I stand on him... Get down. If I stand on him, he can't get up, and then we'll smash him. Boom. What do you got on you, buddy? Nothing good. Let's keep going. Can we kill this one? No! Stay away. What do y'all got? I need y'all to have weapons or cigarettes or something. My guy's panicking over here. There's so many zombies. There's so many zombies. Why am I spinning in circles right now? I got a laceration. I'm in severe need of medical attention. Oh my gosh, there's zombies coming from everywhere, dude. Please have something. Oh my gosh, these zombies are the most useless zombies ever. Climb through. Golly. And then close it. You climbed through behind me? Alright. We might die here. Look at all these negative moodlets I have. I just need to get to a safe house. There's zombies everywhere. Good lord. I forget how to crouch. There we go. That's what ruined everything, was that I ran instead of crouching. Okay, this is a good fence. I can jump this fence and they can't follow me, and then I should be able to shake them. But I'm so injured that I don't know if I can make the jump. Okay, he did. Okay, they can't follow me. They can't jump that fence, so they can't follow me. But this wooded area is probably saturated with zombies. So I need to get through it as quick as I can. Oh my god, we're getting into the real thick woods. Really in the thick of it here. Okay, there's a clearing. Got some zombies eating somebody over here on the right. Let's take a quick look at the map. Now, this game doesn't pause when you look at the map, so you got to be quick with this. I'm headed up towards a bunch of nothing, so we need to go back down. The good thing is I'm kind of separated from the zombies that were chasing me. So hopefully that's okay. Now, let me look around real quick. I don't see any of these zombies coming towards me. So I'm going to pop open my inventory, and I'm going to bandage myself up. Now, I don't have any antiseptic or alcohol to clean these wounds, but the bandages will at least stop me from bleeding, because you see my health is at half from all the blood I've lost. We're in bad shape. This is a bad, first game back after a few months. Very severe damage, it says. Got to be super careful in the woods. The woods are fairly safe because you can't see the zombies, but the zombies can't see you either. So they're fairly safe. But the fact that, you could walk past a tree and a zombie be right there, that's the danger in itself. Got a zombie right here. Let's see if we can push him down and stomp him out. There we go. Got him. Anything good on you? He had some orange bud, brother. We're gonna take it. Okay, now I'm gonna crouch. Okay, we got another guy here. Let's take him out. Just stomp his head in. He got a lighter. Let's go. We'll put the lighter in my fanny pack, and we'll put the bud in there too. Get out of here, zombie. There we go. What do you have? Some more orange bud. Oops. Ooh, a map. We're going to go ahead and read this. And it's basically going to add this map to my map. So once I read it, I can give it back to that guy. There we go. Get on the ground. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it again. Let's see if I can get into this house without being spotted by a million zombies. Perfect. Let's close these curtains. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to make it to a house. Got a zombie in here. Dude, if you had a weapon on you, that'd be so good. A butter knife? We'll take it. You know what? We'll take it. Better than nothing. I'm going to be popping in and out as I'm also currently playing Final Fantasy 15. I love that game. That's a great game. Is it your first time playing it? I hear a zombie knocking on a door, but I don't know where. Could be here. Oh, I forgot. Right click is to aim. So that's goated for combat. So I can walk and aim. An Arthur Morgan shirt. Another fanny pack. We'll put that one on the front. A hiking bag. Huge. We got a bag. We got a bag, folks. Still no weapon, but we got a bag. Where's this? I hear a zombie against a window somewhere. There they are. Oh, they broke through. Whew. Whew. Some hashish. Okay. My bandages are dirty, so we need to go find the bathroom in this place. Yep, close these. No. Close the curtains. There we go. Remove these dirty bandages. And put some new ones on. I still need to find some antiseptic so I can clean the wounds. But at least we have bandages. That's huge. Let's clean the bandages. And continue looking. Should be another bathroom upstairs. Now that I have a bag. Ooh, a duffel bag. The hiking bag I think is better. Capacity 18. Capacity 20. Yeah, this is better. But it's good to have that duffel bag. I can come back for it. Okay, bunch of nothing. There should be another bathroom up here. Possibly with more healing supplies. You would think being in a kitchen area there would at least be a knife. Yeah, the rolling pin, there's usually a rolling pin, and that's a good first weapon, but I haven't been able to find one. Chapter 4 now, but level 40 from doing all the hunts and side quests. Yeah, dude, I'm the same way. I side quest the hell out of that game until I'm a bottle of disinfectant. Let's go. Until I'm, like, way over leveled. Makes everything too easy, but it's still fun. There are zombies beating on every door of this place, so I feel like now's a good time to leave. You're right, let's search the kitchen. It looks like they got a bunch of food. Rolling pin. That's a good weapon. Let's get a drink from the sink. If I hear any glass or wood breaking, I'm out of here. We'll eat this yogurt. Eat this ice cream. I am anxious because I need a cigarette. I need one of these dead zombies to have a cigarette on them. Now let's see. Can opener? Yes! So now I can take some of this canned food and actually eat it. Let's take a canned corn, fruit cocktail, corned beef. I mean, shoot, we'll take all of it, right? Except the canned tuna. I wouldn't eat canned tuna in real life, and I'm not going to eat canned tuna in Project Zomboid, okay? Vegetable soup. Okay, that's a good bunch of food to start with. I love that. Let's get out of this house. They know we're here. Let's see what I can do to this guy with a butter knife. Just break it immediately. That's what. It got 2 hits and then it broke. How do I... There we go. These houses seem like they're just overrun with zombies. Looks like there's a couple in there. He's dressed like the Riddler. Kinda. Fall to the ground, buddy. There we go. There we go. They're sneaking up on me. You saw how they did that? Almost got me there. Hey, bro. You got any cigarettes? Can I bum a smoke off you, bro? No cigarettes, bro. They're usually not this rare. Get off me! That's it. That's it. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I survived for 12 hours. I killed 15 zombies. Did I really? I killed 15? And now I'm a zombie. And now I'm gonna roam the world. So yeah, you can see how this game can be a little brutal, right? So that's the end of my run. Now, it doesn't matter if... Like, for instance, I've been playing for... What? It said 12 hours. So that's 12 minutes. That was a 12-minute playthrough. It doesn't matter if it's a 12-minute playthrough or if it's a 60-hour playthrough, okay? Dying is the end of the line. And I've done that before. I've had like a playthrough where I've made it like 2 or 3 months and then died. And it's devastating. It's absolutely devastating. Thankfully, I only lasted 12 hours, so I didn't lose a lot. I'm kind of relearning this game, right? Relearning the combat, relearning the behavior of the zombies, relearning all of it. So, 12 hours is pretty good. It's okay, we'll do better the next time. Okay. So let's delete that world. I'm not going to... So what you can do is you can create a new character and continue playing on that same save. And then if I wanted to, I could go back to that exact same spot where my current character died. And they would be there still, roaming around as a zombie. And I could kill them. I could take all the loot that they had. I could move into their shelter if I had like a shelter going. But I'm not going to do that. It was only a 12-hour run, so we're just going to delete it. Solo, custom sandbox, Rosewood, my rules. I should have saved the other preset. I should have saved this as a preset. What did we have? Sunday driver. Smoker. High thirst. Underweight. Right? I think that's all we had. Wakeful. Strong. Actually, I'm going to take wakeful of what? No, I'll keep wakeful. We want athletic, though, for sure. And then that gives me 3 more points. Iron gut? Should I take iron gut? No, we'll do fast reader. That way I can gain skills faster. Now let's save this preset. Shobiz. Go next. And then we saved Shobiz, so he's still there, ready to go. Play. Now while this loads in, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get back to it. Okay, we don't need the tutorial. We are good to go. I got 8 viewers right now. That's like some kind of record for me, dude. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the hell out of y'all for being here, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you hadn't said anything in the chat yet, say what's up, you know? I love meeting you guys. Have any of y'all played this game before? Let's move this down. Man, that Dafty raid went hard. Oh, does my game category say Expedition 33? I changed it just before I got on, too. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know if you can preemptively adjust it if it'll show, but I just changed it. Man, I don't know why when I click off onto another screen, not only does the game go away on stream, but it minimizes the game window when I click off of it. It's so weird. Confirm changed? Perfect. Thank you. So while I'm relearning the game, I'm also relearning what I need to find as far as loot goes. Can opener is a goated pull on the first cabinet. That is so good. Bread knife, we'll go ahead and equip that. It's better than nothing. We got a bunch of food, but I don't really have a bag or anything to carry it in, so we're going to leave it for now. We're going to eat this cheese. What kind of cheese you think that is? I think it was Swiss. It had holes in it. That's not the only cheese with holes, though. We'll eat this ice cream. What kind of ice cream you think that is? I think that's that Ben & Jerry's milk and cookies, brother. What software am I using to stream? OBS. And then I'm using Restream to shoot it to Twitch and TikTok. But, like, see, if I wanted to click over into OBS to do something, not only does the game disappear on stream, but it minimizes the window that the game is in, which is very weird. It doesn't do that for any other game. It's just Project Zomboid. It hasn't done that for any other game that I've played. Let's keep looking around. Ooh, that bread knife looks sick. What do we got in here? Let's close the curtains. A backpack and a weapon, baby. A backpack and a weapon. Tissue. Close curtains. Let's get us a little drinky drink. Close curtains. This house is useless. There ain't nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. Useless, useless house. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna rip up these curtains. Remove curtains. So I'll take that off, right? And then rip sheets. So now I have 4 ripped sheets, which I can use as bandages in case I get injured. So that's great. I only am familiar with just Twitch configurations on OBS. Yeah. I think it has something to do with the game, because it's literally only this game that happens with. When I play Expedition 33, this doesn't happen. When I was playing Into the Dead, this didn't happen. Let's go in. Ooh, we need to search. You know what we need to search is this truck, and it's locked. Let's check the other side. If this truck has keys in it, that would be huge. But what I really want to see is if there's... Man, it's locked. Empty gas can and some supplies in the back. What I really want is some cigarettes, and a lot of time there's cigarettes in the glove box of these vehicles. Anything in the trash can, for Christ's sake? An empty bottle. That's useful. I'll take the empty bottle. Take that back inside. And then fill the empty bottle. That way I don't have to be next to a sink. If I'm thirsty, I can just drink it out of the water bottle. Here comes our first Zombo. Ooh, come here, boy. Ah! How about we just push? We just push and save the integrity of our weapon, huh? And then I'll stomp your brains out. Please have a cigarette. Got some bud on them. I'll take that. Now, the crazy thing about the bud mod is that it doesn't satiate your panic like cigarettes do. If you choose the smoker trait, you'll panic if you don't smoke a cigarette after a while, but smoking a joint does not do it. It has to be a cigarette. Is the game set to full screen or borderless windowed? Full screen. Question mark. It's covering my whole screen. I assume that's full screen. Could be wrong about that. Matches! I'll take those. Matches are good if you don't have a lighter. And I don't. I don't have a lighter. What do we got in here? Bunch of nothing. Bunch of nothing. This looks like it's going to be an empty house. Some houses you find are just going to be looted. And there's nothing you can do about it. Some houses are just going to have a zombie hiding in there, and they're going to jump scare you. And there's nothing you can do about that. Okay, so I found this jacket. This is going to give me plus 10 bite defense and plus 15 scratch defense. So I'm going to wear that. It's going to get rid of the robe, but listen, we're trying to survive here. We're just trying to survive here, okay? Anything else good on you? Rolling papers, yes. So we got rolling papers. So now that we have that, we can... Oh, no, we can't. It uses... That's another thing that I think is silly about this mod, is that it uses the cigarettes to roll a joint. That's okay. Let's keep going. Dude, I look kind of sick right now, dude. I look kind of like a boss, dude. Another empty bottle. This house was mostly empty except for a zombie. Try borderless windowed to see if it stops the blank screen when you click out. Oops. Maybe it has something to do with... I don't know. Silent, that worked. You absolute goat. W's in the chat for silent. Cheers. You absolute legend. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Sick. Thanks, bro. Keep on going. Keep on looting. Anything in the mailbox? Nothing. I don't want no problems. Wait a minute. Is that a police officer? I think that's a police officer zombie. We're gonna have to kill you. We're gonna have to kill you. Maybe a park ranger, but still, they could have some stuff. Duty belt? I feel like I don't need that. You had nothing. You know, you were useless. You were fish and wildlife ranger. You weren't a cop. I can't believe it. Do you have cigarettes? Rolling papers. Necklace with crucifix. Let's put that on right away. That's gonna protect us. Yeah, I don't need anything that fire, fish, and wildlife ranger had. Perks of being an IT professional? Nice, bro. Absolutely goated. Locket, small bando. None of these zombies were smokers. That's crazy. Because, like, 80% of people smoke. That's a statistic I just made up off the top of my head. I don't know what the real numbers are. Dude, no cigarettes. I'm gonna search this shed over here for a better weapon than this bread knife. Hopefully the door's not locked. And it's not. Excellent. And there's a curtain covering the window. I'm completely safe in here, folks. Got some VHS tapes, a comic book, a bunch of useless stuff. Ooh, a metal bar, metal pipe. I'm gonna take one of these metal pipes. Yep. And I'm gonna get rid of this bread knife. But now I got a metal pipe. Oh. Is that a generator there too? Okay, this is goated. That was great to find. So the only way to get electricity into your house after the electricity shuts off is by using generators. And they're rare. They're rare drops. But I just found a generator. Hammer's good to have. Screwdriver's good to have. Hard hat, good to have. I'll put that on. Let's go ahead and close these curtains. Don't want any peeping toms. Frying pan is also a decent starting weapon if you can't find anything else. Grab a frying pan or a rolling pin. I've already got a can opener, but I don't have a bag to carry any of this stuff in. That's what I need to be looking for. A bag, a duffel bag, a backpack, anything. Military issue wristwatch. Let's go ahead and put that on so we can see the time. Please have a bag in here. Ooh, red digital watch. That's even better. We'll get rid of the military issue watch. Put the digital watch on. That tells us not only the time, but the date and the temperature outside. No bag, dude. I need to find a bag. Stat. Close this curtain. The window, you can see, is busted. So a zombie could just come on in whenever he wants to. Nothing good in here. I mean, there is. These books are good. But that's not really my focus right now. Alright, let's continue. We'll go up to this house. I can probably sneak around this zombie without alerting him. Yep. See if this truck's open. It is not. We'll see if the driver's side is open. It is not. I think this zombie knows I'm here now. Maybe. Cigarettes? Oh my god. This is like me in real life. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but every zombie I kill, you got a cigarette on you, bro? Come on. Tell me you've got the juice. Doesn't have the juice. Got some White Widow, though. Hello. What's in here? Another generator. Holy cannoli. And a propane torch. Dude, there's good stuff here. Do I have a pencil? Some window just got broken. I heard it. I heard it. I had a pencil in my last playthrough. I don't have one here. What happened to the metal pipe I was holding? Just noticed I wasn't holding it. Now, I could bust the window of this truck to get into it, but it would make noise and attract anything nearby. Especially if there's an alarm on that truck, which, you know, based on the look of it, I doubt it, but there could be. Can peek through the window here. Ooh, the TV's on. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off immediately. Get out of here. I forgot I downloaded that mod too. Ooh. The TV will also, the noise from the TV will also draw zombies. So if you ever walk into a house to loot it and the TV is on and making noise, turn it off. Or at least turn the volume all the way down. If you turn the volume all the way down, then you can watch TV without attracting zombies. Peanut butter, eat. We just need to eat. We're feeling a little peckish right now, and also our character started underweight, so we just need to kind of like eat whatever we find that's edible. Some bread, some fruit jam. Oh, we're too full now. So now we've eaten too much. Well, not too much, but we're full and we can't eat anymore. Still really need a bag. More than anything, I need a bag. Ooh, a pencil and an eraser. That's what I'm talking about. Don't need to go in there. No weapons. I mean, bags. It's not looking for a bag. Oh, hang on one second. Wife's calling me. Very important when the wife calls. You know the deal. Okay. Dude, no bag at all. A bunch of office supplies in there, in that room. Come on. A SpongeBob shirt. Come on, man. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom. Didn't really have anything in it. Go ahead and drink this milk. The whole the whole half gallon, bro. Just chug it down. There we go. Okay. Still haven't found a bag. Ooh, is that a freaking van? That's a great find. Cigarettes. No, no cigarettes. Please let me get into this van. Please. Why? Everything's locked. Oh my gosh. Bunch of garbage, that's all. Sometimes you can find the keys to these vehicles just laying on the ground nearby. Sometimes you can find them in the house that they're next to. Sometimes you can find them on a zombie nearby. These keys could be anywhere. I got 2 of them locked on to me. One of them has to have a cigarette. Not him. Come here, you. You look like you smoke. You look like you smoke. Did I download the trying to quit mod or what? Let's go in here. Looks like the TV's on in here. Close the curtains. Turn his TV off. Got some clothes on the bed. Give me a bag, bro. Come on. There is a school nearby that I could search, and it for sure has bags in it. But I'd like to just find one in one of these houses, you know? Let's eat some food. We're full. Okay, continue. I already got a can opener. We just keep going then, you know? So far, not really finding any of the stuff that I'm looking for. I did get a weapon, though, so I can't be too mad. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, you're not even using the weapon, and you're right. I'm saving it for when I truly need it. As any good gamer would do. You save it for when you need it, and then you die before you ever even get a chance to use it. As any, you know, good gamer should. I'm going to take these boots. They provide a little bit more protection than what I have on. Drop the shoes that I had. And I think the school is right here, so we're going to go up into this. This is the parking lot of the school, I believe. And hopefully we can get a car from around here, and then we can go inside and we can get a bag of some sort. Bro, literally just rolling papers and bud. Everybody, this is Schedule 1. This is my Schedule 1 town. I got in the car. Glove box. A lighter. I mean, that's useful. Alcohol wipes is useful. Man. Nothing good, though. Are the keys in the... The keys are not in the ignition. Okay, I found a lighter. It's useful, you know. That's useful. What's in the trunk here? Nothing. Beautiful. An annotated map, that's good. That's a map that somebody has left notes on, like, oh, weapons here, or, you know, whatever. Stuff like that. So I'll look at that once I get to a safe area. Locked. Come on. Dude, I don't think I've ever looted this many zombies without finding cigarettes. This is insane. Hi, babe. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Cigarettes! The Holy Grail. Fall to the ground. Oh my god, I found a cigarette. Smoke one. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's a sign to quit smoking. You're right about that, dude. Come on. Alright, I gotta get some distance here. I don't like having two of them after me at once. Whew. Okay, now that I found some cigarettes, though, can I get into any of these vans? I need to get somewhere safe. My god, everything is locked, dude. Everything is locked. Whoops. Would be huge if I could find the keys to one of these vehicles. What is that? Not a key. Okay. Yeah, honestly, dude, in a zombie apocalypse scenario, you do not want to be a smoker. Anything good on y'all? No. Bunch of zombies coming in. Might be trying my hand at kiting for the first time in a long time. Ooh, I've never seen that truck before. Hopefully nothing's gonna surprise me in these trees. Then I can cut off their view, jump over this. That was a great move. That guy doesn't see me. He's too busy banging his face against the wall. Stomp these guys out. See if there's anything in here. Whew, there's usually a bunch of good stuff in here. A bag, dude. A bag would be huge. I need to get into the school. That's what I need to do. Remove this broken glass. Thankfully, I was able to do that without cutting my hands. He's wearing a Red Dead Redemption shirt. I love it. Okay, now we can jump through here. Surely one of these kids had a bag in their desk. No, you know what I need to check is the lockers. Let's go out into the hallway. Locker. Plants vs. Zombies shirt. Harry Potter scarf. Would be good for the winter, but it's not winter. Undertale shirt. Come on, one of you kids have a bag here. Lunchbox good to have. But I need a bag first. School bag! Equip on back. Perfect. So now I can take a lot of this stuff and just move it into the school bag, and that'll increase my carry capacity. Like so. See if there's anything else useful in here. Probably not. The bag is what I really came for. So let's go ahead and leave. The school is also a good place to come to for skill books. Whenever I start leveling up my skills, I'll come back here for books. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fall down. Fall. Yeah, your brittle old bones can't take it. All right. Now, I've got a bag. I've got a weapon. I've got decent protection with the jacket I found, the hard hat, the boots. What I need now is heals. I have some... What do I have for heals? I have ripped sheets, and some alcohol wipes. Okay, so I've got some decent heals actually. So what I need to do is roll up this sativa joint right quick. Did it work? Ah! I got caught lacking. But guess what? Doesn't matter. I'm a pro. Roll that J. Smoke it, baby. Let's go. Just to take the edge off. It's not going to become a habit, okay? Louisville map. We'll read that real quick. That's going to add it to our map, and then we'll throw it back on him. We're a little thirsty, so I'll grab my water bottle, take a drink. We are peckish, so I'll eat this bread that I found. You can eat and walk, which is great. We're a little cold, and that's it. Other than that, we're doing good. So now that I've got pretty much all the starting stuff. I've got a weapon, I've got some meds, I've got decent protection, I've got a bag. Got the combat down again. You know, it's like riding a bike. It's been a while, but I picked it up. I picked it up fairly quickly again. So now what I need to find is a place to stay. Now my favorite place to stay and take shelter in this game is the Rosewood Fire Department. Best place. Best shelter in the whole game, in my opinion. And that's where I plan on setting up today, folks. Come here and let me talk to you one time. I just want to talk. I'm just glad I found cigarettes. I can't believe I searched so many zombies and didn't find any. They must have changed the drop rate of cigarettes or something. I don't know. I want to continue searching this school parking lot just in case I find the keys to a vehicle or something. A vehicle this early would be huge. Absolutely huge. I should have turned on easy use, you know? Come here, you. See what kind of heals we got in this ambulance. Ooh, 3 trauma bags. Oh, this guy's a nurse or a EMS. Ooh, I'll wear this EMS jacket. That gives me a little bit more bite and scratch defense. You can have that jacket, sir. Thank you for your contribution. I hear some growling, something sneaking up on me. Okay, I'm going to, oops, put one of these trauma bags on the ground here. Come here, dude. I don't want you sneaking up on me while I'm transferring loot. Okay. Then I'm going to take everything in my school bag, move it into the trauma bag. Because that's going to be my new bag. Yes, sir. Okay. Equip on back. Now, the cool thing is, I can put this school bag in the trauma bag and still have both. The other cool thing about these trauma bags is that they're full of medical supplies. So I don't have to worry about looking for medical supplies. Now, what would be really cool is if this ambulance was open and I could get in it. But of course not. Let's head to the fire station. Probably gonna pass a number of zombies on the way there. Okay. I thought I remembered a way of being able to look at the map and pause the game. Because as of now, when I open the map, I'm exposed. I have to make sure I'm in a safe spot before I open up the map. Okay. We're gonna smash this window so we can get in. Keys in the glove box? No. Nothing in the glove box. It was worth a try. This zombie heard that. And he didn't have nothing good on him. It's getting dark, man. I need to get to that fire station quick. Now, I don't know what's in the fire station. There could be no zombies. There could be 20 zombies in that fire station. But that's where I want to stay. And it is getting very dark. I mean, it goes without saying, but the darkness is super dangerous in this game. Should be around this corner and then down, and that'll take me to the fire station. Is that a cop? That looks like a police officer. Yep. Anything good on you? A nightstick. Not really that good. I got a metal pipe. That's better than any nightstick. I can wear the duty belt. That's got a little bit of storage space. Ooh, that house is all boarded up. That might be a good place to loot. Oh my god, it is so dark. Max level of the Chocobo mount in Final Fantasy 15? I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been years since I played that. I do not remember. Does anybody else know the answer to that question? Crush the head. Perfect. There's one creeping up behind me. I thought the fire department was this way. And I'm discovering now that I may have been wrong about that. May not be important as it is not a trophy or achievement. What, getting it to max level? Honestly, I don't even know that I did that. I don't even know if I got the Chocobo to max level in my playthrough. Okay, zombies are coming from everywhere right now. This is a dangerous spot. Cigarettes. Amazing. Oh no, this is it. I went the right way. This is the fire station. We just gotta clear the zombies. Look how many zombies there are, dude. Look around real quick, make sure nothing's sneaking up behind me. This could be great. You know, taking this fire station would be great for me if I can. There's a lot of zombies here. This could go south very quickly. Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh my god, go. Let's get a little distance. No! Okay, my jacket protected me. I didn't get bit. That's good, that's good. Woo! I might have to start swinging this pipe soon. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Dude, this jacket is protecting me very well. Gotta say, I'm thrilled with it. Yes, stomp them out. Very good. We are panicking a little bit. I'm gonna need to smoke a cigarette. Get on the ground already. Okay. Look around. There's a guy over there, but he's just standing. Let's smoke one real quick. We need it. We need it. Our guy's panicking. Panicking. Gotta keep clearing these guys out. Otherwise, they're just gonna attack the fire station with me inside it. So we got to clear the area. Okay, don't really need any of that. Fireman pants, we'll wear those. It's time to become a fireman. They have also like the best gear in the game. We gotta wear the hat, right? Get rid of these old clothes. Just drop them. Thirsty, hungry, and cold. It's fine. We're almost in this fire station. Then we worry about the zombies that are inside. Hopefully this door is unlocked. Fingers crossed. Yes. The lights are off. I can't see anything. There we go. Okay, there is a zombie in here. She's beating on a door, it looks like. We'll walk up behind and see if we can push her down. Bop! Just like that. Anybody in here? No. This window's been busted. We'll need to barricade that ASAP. Anybody in here? No? Give me a axe. Give me an axe. Yes! Found an axe. Probably my favorite weapon in the game. Just throw this on the shelf. We got an axe now. Anything else good in here worth taking? It sounds like there's 6 axes in that on that shelf. Sounds like someone's beating on a door, which I don't appreciate. Oh, I'm hungry and thirsty. Let's go to this sink real quick first. Take a drink. And then fill our water bottle. There is definitely a zombie beating on a door somewhere. Ah, it's that door. So dark in here. Alright, we're gonna let this guy through. No! Stomp these guys out. Close that door before they break it down. Nothing in the bathroom. Was there any more guys in the gym? No, but 2 of those 3 windows are busted out. Where's the light switch in here? Is it this? Yeah. Okay. Upstairs is where we sleep. There's like, you know, where the firefighters sleep and everything. They work 24 to 48 hour shifts, you know. They gotta have a place to sleep. So this is one of those rooms. I can sleep in any of these beds. This is my house. This is now my house. Let me give you a quick tour. Up here we have men's and women's restrooms. Okay. Over here's the locker room. Co-ed. See if there's any zombies in here. There is sometimes some lurkers here. Doesn't look like anybody's here. What about in the showers? Looks like nothing in the showers. I do hear somebody growling, though. It may be outside. I do hear a... And this is the room I usually sleep in. Just a little bedroom. And then down here is like a communal kitchen. Wonder if there's anything good in here. We'll eat a banana. We're getting sleepy. Good thing we just found our sleepy place. Any ice cream in the freezer? No. I hear somebody banging on a door, and I don't want them to break through it, so we're gonna go downstairs. It was a window, and they just broke it. Where did this guy come from? He wasn't in there earlier. My goodness, dude, you gave me a fright. He wasn't in here earlier, was he? No way. That means they've broken through. Come on in. I gotta take care of you eventually. that all the threats? Nope. Here's another firefighter zombie. Hey, buddy. Fireman gloves, I'll put those on. Those will protect my hands. Key ring. Key ring with no key on it. Isn't that nice? The downside to this fire station is there's a lot of windows and doors to board up, but it's one of the best places to do it, you know. So what I need to do now, what I need to do now is go to sleep. But I'm gonna take this. Does the garden saw do it? I think it does. I need a saw. Do you have to board up the windows they break? Yes. Yep. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I got a saw. I'm gonna get rid of these chairs. I'm gonna disassemble the chair. And since I chose the carpenter job to start with, it should give me some planks. It should drop some planks. And it didn't. Wonderful. Isn't that lovely? Only dropped scrap wood. Okay, let's keep trying. Dude, it's not dropping any planks. This is terrible. There we go. We got a plank. One is better than nothing. Now, we got a plank. We got a hammer in our hands. Let's go downstairs, find some nails. Should be some nails somewhere in this fire station. There's gotta be. There's a gas tank to a motorcycle there. Nice. Nails. Nails. You know what? I bet they're over here on this shelf. Nails? Box of nails. We'll take one of those boxes of nails. Someone's beating on our garage door. I won't stand for that. Come here, you. Don't do that. It's my garage door. I need that. Okay, we got a box of nails. We're gonna open the box of nails. That gives us 100 nails, and I've got a plank, and I've got a hammer. All you need for a night's rest. We're a little moist. We got some blood on us as well, so let's go ahead and wash ourselves. And all of our clothing. Any dish towels? Yep, dish towel. Dry self. That should get rid of the... It didn't. Dry self. There we go. Now we're no longer moist. And we're nice and fresh and clean. I'm going to go over here into this room. And barricade with this plank. Turn the lights off so no zombies can see me in here. And go to sleep. Going to sleep at 6 a.m., by the way. Slept till noon. That's fine. Now we can unbarricade this. And we'll just leave the plank. What just happened? I just put it in my bag or something? What just happened to the plank? Where did the plank go? Oh, it's in my hand. Okay. Let's drop the plank on the ground, along with the nails. Oh my gosh. They just scatter. So when I come back here, I can board myself up again. Okay. It's noon. We're hungry. There's somebody beating on a door somewhere. Okay? Let's go in here. Is there anything not canned? I like to save the canned food. We'll eat these marshmallows. That'll do. Let's find out who's beating on this door. And then we're going to start making this place livable. We're going to start barricading everything. There's quite a bit of food in that kitchen, so I don't have to worry about that. Easy, easy. Okay, so what I'd like to do... Oh! Where did you come from? Crazy, crazy. What I'd like to do is empty my trauma bag. Right? Just empty it all onto the ground. Someone's beating on the door again. Okay. You're gonna get it, pal. Nothing good on you. Useless. That's what you are. Okay, I've got my saw. I've got an axe. Let's go. We're gonna go cut down some trees, baby. Gotta get rid of the zombies nearby, because they will hear it. If you don't get off me, sir. Old Charles Manson looking ass. Stay on the ground. Honey, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, this is Project Zomboid. Gonna go chop down some of these trees. Cut down tree. Boom. Just lumberjacking it. Pause. Cut down this tree. Just gonna chop down some trees, you know? W glasses. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I actually bought these glasses in Las Vegas. My wife and I got married in Vegas in this past September, And I was kind of feeling myself, you know, so I bought these glasses. These are my Vegas glasses, my Shobiz glasses. Silent has been incredibly helpful on the stream already. An absolute legend. Alright, I'm starting to panic. I need a cigarette immediately. I dropped all my cigarettes, didn't I? That's okay. We'll have one when we get back. Let's cut up these logs that I just produced. Saw logs. All. This is going to take a second. That Lara Croft sunglasses. I'll be raiding some tombs. I'll be raiding some tombs. They are kind of like Lara Croft's glasses. I didn't even think of that. One more. So that created 24 planks for me. Let's see how many of them I can fit in my bag. Looks like that's it. 5. You know what? We take what we can get. We take what we can get. Now we start boarding things up, baby. Star Wars watch party coming soon? Hey, let me know. Let me know. Let's go ahead and drop. I think you can fit 4 next to a window, so we'll drop 4 planks next to this window. Boom. If y'all don't quit beating on my garage doors, I'm gonna have a BF. Stupid. Okay. I left all the nails upstairs. I'm such a silly... Oh no, there's more nails down here. That's right. I do need that hammer though. Do I have it? I do. I have the hammer. Oh, I can put the... I forgot about the tool belt. I can put the hammer on my belt. I can put the saw on my belt. No, I can't. I can put the hammer on it though. Am I not wearing this watch? Huh. I thought I was already wearing it. I guess I wasn't. Where was those nails at? Box of nails. Grab that. Open them. Go back out. And board up this window. Once. Hello? Oh, I guess I can't drop the planks. I have to have them on me. That's fine. I'll pick them up. Barricade. Mm-hmm. Barricade. I think you can put 4 barricades on a window on both sides. So you can do 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. 8 total. Excellent. And I still have 1 more plank on me. I don't need my equipment page to pop up every time, but that's fine, I guess. Barricade. Let's go ahead and have a smoke. We're starting to freak out. I dropped all my smokes inside. Not to worry. That's the stuff. Starting to get a little hungry, but just a little bit, so we'll wait. Am I tripping, or did I just hear somebody beating on that garage door again? Let's go ahead and grab some planks, as many as I can. Here comes a zombo. Take you out. Okay, so I'm able to carry about 5 planks on me. There is another zombie beating on the garage door. Man, they are obsessed. Eventually, the zombies in this area will be mostly cleared, and it'll only be like, you know, stragglers to worry about. Come around here, finish boarding up this one. Barricade. Barricade. There's one creeping up on me, so I gotta... She crept up on me too quick. I had to abort. Barricade. Barricade. Okay, so that's that one. I've got 2 planks left. Let's keep on going around here. You know what I'm going to do is barricade up this door. I can just use the garage doors to get in and out, and I'll barricade this one. Barricade. There we go. Let's go grab some more planks. We're on our way, man. We're on our way. This is a good, we're on a roll right now. We're getting ourselves a nice, safe place to live. I got cigarettes in my pocket. Life's good. My character gets stressed if they don't smoke, okay? I'm not just being a weirdo. Can I take any more of these planks? Okay. Should be able to finish boarding up this door. Now, I say finish. I could still put 4 more barricades on the other side, but I'm not going to do that yet. I just want to get at least one, you know, set of barricades on these windows and doors. There we go. We'll go around to the back side of the building, which I believe there's either no windows or just one. There's none. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about on the back side of the fire station. Love that. Let's go to the front. How many planks I got on me? 3? Can put 3 on this, 3 on this little thingy here. Is there one coming? There is one coming. Come here, you. Perfect. Nothing really useful on ya. I figured he would walk over to it and do it, but he didn't. Is that it? Yeah. Come back down here, get more planks, you know, rinse, repeat kind of thing. I can take one more. I'm a little bit over encumbered, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll be alright. We can fit one more on this window. Perfect. Move on to the next one. They really broke like almost every window at this place. They really did that. I would have barricaded them anyways, but when they're not broken, you know, it's just like a little extra protection when the window's not broken. Now we got a double door here to barricade. Was there any planks left? I might have to saw up some more logs. It's getting kind of late. Okay, we got 3 planks left. We'll take those. Here comes a Zombo. Get down, and squash. Perfect. Perfect. Saw up these logs. Take as many of these planks as we can. Okay. Back to that double door. Should be able to, let's see, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I only have 6 on me. 5, 6. So we won't be able to completely barricade up the door in this trip, but that's fine. Now he's already trying to beat down my new barricades. Can you believe it? What a jerk. Those are brand new, you know? Get y'all boarded up here. Two, three. Think that was it. That's all I got. Go back down and grab some more. We're almost done. I think we've got 3 windows on the left side of the fire station, and then we're done boarding this place up. We can sleep soundly at night. Let's see, we're hungry and we're cold. It's starting to snow a little bit. In May. Does it snow in May in Kentucky? I don't know. I've never lived in Kentucky. I don't know. Go ahead and saw these logs. Hopefully nothing sneaks up behind me. That would be terrible. Okay. Thirsty now. And over encumbered a tad. Oh, I forgot I had a couple more, or maybe just one more plank to put on here. Yeah. Okay. Front's all boarded up. Yeah, over here there's 3 windows, and then we're done. Remove the broken glass here, and I can just jump through. Now, alternatively, I could just board up this door. And I think that's what I'll do. There we go. She's boarded up. I think that's all the entrances, man. Someone's beating on the front door. Let's go show them why they shouldn't be doing that. Excuse me, I just put those barricades up, sir. Could you please not do that? You're upsetting me. Gave you a warning, dude. Okay, any more zombies? Here comes somebody. Okay. I'm pretty sure we are safe to sleep. And everything's barricaded. Pretty sure. So let's see. I've got an extra plank. I might as well just toss it on one of these windows, because you can barricade them on the outside and on the inside. So I've got them barricaded on the outside. I'll just put one on the inside here, just for good measure. Okay? Okay. This school bag I don't want to carry around with me, so I'll drop it in this locker. We'll go ahead and pick up all this stuff that I dropped. Nails we got from this shelf. Got an empty bottle. Thirsty and anxious. Okay, let's have a cigarette. Let's have a ciggy. A little ciggy. Now, let's go ahead and take a drink. Fill my empty bottle. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to start unloading some of this stuff. I think I'm going to keep all my heals in here, because that's where a lot of the heals already are. So we'll have one for heals and one for clothing, like medical clothing. Perfect. So now we have this whole cabinet is full of medical supplies, which is excellent. We'll keep the rip sheets on us just in case we need an emergency heal. Bunch more medical stuff. Yeah, just a ton of medical stuff here. Excellent to have. Okay, I think I can go eat something and go to sleep. Call it an early night. My character's, not quite hungry yet, but doesn't hurt, Get a good night's sleep does the body good. Let's go ahead and wash ourselves. Wash our clothing. There we go. Now we're all clean. We'll eat some chips. Some cereal. We'll just eat until we're bursting. There we go. Too full to eat. I don't need to barricade my bedroom door because the whole building is barricaded. So I'll just go to sleep. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go to our info tab, and this is where it'll show us how long we've survived for. So I'm 2 days, going strong. 2 days. I've killed 96 zombies in 2 days. Those are great numbers. Those are excellent numbers. How many zombies do you think you could kill in 2 days? Honestly. Honestly. Be real with yourself. In 2 days, obviously it depends on how densely packed the population is in your town, right? So, I live in Dallas. It's insanely densely populated, right? We would probably have so many zombies here. So many zombies. How many do I think I could kill in 2 days? Well, the first zombie you kill is always an emotional endeavor. You know, it's always very emotional. It'll hit you different. It's not really killing somebody, but it is killing somebody, so it's gonna hit you. It's gonna affect you. And it's probably gonna affect you for a couple days. So how many zombies do I think I could kill in 2 days? Five. I'm gonna say 5. You know? The first one's gonna affect me. And it's gonna affect me for a couple days. And I think that if I tried to kill more than 5, then I'm in a sticky situation, right? If there's more than 5 zombies, then I'm overwhelmed. Because how many do I think I could take at once? Maybe 2. Maybe 2 zombies at once. And I could probably... How many fights could I get in a day without, like, you know, exhausting myself and eventually getting killed? Probably 2. I'm going to go with 6. I could probably kill 6 zombies in 2 days. My character's killed 96. He's an absolute beast. With his bare hands, mind you. That's another detail. How many can you kill with your bare hands in 2 days? I don't even have bare hands. I have human hands. Okay. What job did I start with? Unemployed. I didn't even pick a job, dude. I'm such a silly goose. No wonder when I was disassembling the chairs, I didn't get any planks out of it. Got some coffee. Okay, what should we do now? Try and get a functioning vehicle? Should I maybe just go around and hoard food from the nearby houses? See, this is what I mean by you. With this game, you kind of have to create your own goals and carry the narrative yourself, kind of. So what I think I'm gonna do today. Ooh, I have an annotated map. I need to read this and copy it onto my map. No place like home, and this is in Louisville. Louisville is the main town of this game. It's huge. Zombie population is very dense. There's so many zombies here. So it's kind of a dangerous place. What we found here is a map of Louisville, and it's only a part of Louisville. This is not the whole town. Louisville is split into like 4 different maps, and this is one of them. So somebody wrote on the map here, no place like home. And they put a couple of dead symbols here, and then some hearts on this one. I don't really know what that means. But I can open my map. Right? And now that I zoom, and when I zoom out, this is how freaking huge this map is. I can now go into Louisville, and this will show me basically any maps that I've found and unlocked, right? So this is the map I just found, right here, this big square. And these are the houses that were marked, right? No place like home. So I can then copy that, put the exact same markings that they had. So skull here, skull here, skull here. And then they had some hearts here. And then they had a note that said no place like home. Shrink that down a little bit and add it. Boom. So now it matches. I don't know exactly what that note means, but it's copied onto my map, so whenever I get to Louisville, I can look at the map and go, okay, so something is here. Something. I can assume that there's either zombies in these buildings or something dangerous in these buildings is my assumption, and then this is a safe. Was a safe house, right? Like somebody had lived here. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe now, but this means that this was somebody's safe house, right? You just kind of have to deduce things from these maps that you find because you never really know what they mean. And now that I've read that, I can get rid of the map. Should be a trash can up here. I can just throw it in the trash can. Somebody's pounding on a door. That's more important to me than throwing away this map, so let's go check on our doors. Our character's getting bored anyway, so we need to go do something. Ooh, it's foggy. Foggy outside. They've broken down my barricades that I just put up. You jerk, dude. You absolute piece of work. At least I stopped him before he broke the door. That's good. Okay. I don't need this annotated map anymore. I'm just gonna give it to this zombie. Here you go, zombie. You can have that map. I need to re-barricade that door now. Terrible, terrible. Any more planks down here? I think I got them all. Oh no, there's 3. Come here, you. Easy. Light work. The fog in this game is so eerie, dude. Okay, let's go get those nails again. Where were they? Nails. And we gotta board up the front door again. I can't believe they immediately broke down the barricades on that door. There is a police station across the street. Maybe that's where I'll go next. That place also usually is loaded with cigarettes, weapons, all kinds of stuff. Maybe a car. Maybe I can get a police cruiser or a police truck. That would be excellent. Zombie coming? Got some cigarettes on him, nice. Let's pop over to the police station. Ooh, he's got a gun on his back. He's got a gun. And I thought maybe that was a bulletproof vest, but it looks like just a reflective vest. It's a high visibility vest. We got a couple guns though, a shotgun and a pistol. Huge. Now, I don't use guns a lot in this game, but they are good to have, just in case. Guns are loud and draw a lot of attention, but when you're trying to take out big groups, you need a gun. Somebody beating on the front door. Can I put these on my belt? Yes, I can. I can put the pistol on my belt. Just like that. I can put the gun on my back, no? Attached to back. Oh, it replaces the axe, though. A Magnum. Map of West Point. Let's go ahead and read that real quick. Bop. And then we'll drop it back. So now we have West Point on our map. Is there a translate? I have no idea what any of that says. Is there a translate thing on here? I need a translator. Is it just one zombie through this door? There's a couple, but it's only him right in front of the door. Okay, who else is in here? Stomp him, stomp him. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying. I wish there was a translate so I could understand what you're saying. There's got to be, right? I can't translate this. There's got to be an easier way to do this. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, brother, I promise. It's far too much work to like translate all of this. I wish it had a built-in translator. If anybody knows how to get a translator going on this, please tell me. Yeah, I can't read Russian. If you can write in English, I can read that. I can't read or understand Russian though. I wish I could. That'd be such a cool skill. Maybe I should learn Russian on stream. Duolingo on stream? What do we think? Okay, let's see. Let's keep looking. Anything in here? We got a gun holster. Let's clear out the police station, see if there's anything good in here. You know what, buddy? I may not know what you're saying, but I appreciate you being here, and I love you. That's a fact. That's a fact. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support, and I love you. What is that first word? That first word you keep putting is not translating. Can you say 2 numbers from my username and say what this means? 2 numbers? 8? 8. They're both 8. I could steal this water cooler. Think I could fit this water cooler in my bag? Pick up. Ooh, it weighs 30. It's gonna be super heavy if I pick that up. Yes, I can read your English comments. Absolutely. It's not your fault, it's mine. It's my fault I don't know Russian. This person's got a little duffel bag on him too. Everybody's got green hair in this game. What's in your duffel bag? Nothing? No, nothing. I'll take the duffel bag though. You know? It's always good to have. It's back here. Let's turn some lights on, shed some light on the situation. Oh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Whew. Check song, SoundCloud. Oh, you got a little SoundCloud there? All right, I'll check it out later. For sure, for sure. got a guy banging his head on the wall in here. Ooh, is he wearing a SWAT? Yes, he is. He's wearing SWAT stuff. Tactical vest. Put that on. Yes, sir. Looking good, looking good. Feeling a little anxious. Let's have a smoke. Why I have SoundCloud if I'm from Russia? I don't know. Why do you have SoundCloud if you're from Russia? You tell me. What's on that table? Box of paper clips? I don't need that. I don't need that. Can I not get into this other door over here? So past this door up here, there's a bunch of weapons and stuff. I'd like to see if I can get in. Take door off hinges. Requires carpentry level 3. Disassemble door. Let's do that. We'll just take the door apart. Can I open this? No, but I can disassemble it. Okay. Bunch of ammo. Yep, here's all the weapons. What guns do I have? I have an M9 pistol, so I'll take the M9 magazines. Some more M9 pistols, a survival knife, a bandolier. Let's put that on. Dude, we are looking great. Let's put one of these into the gun. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. Look at us, dude. We're ready. Oh! Hey, you didn't hear me say I was ready? He didn't hear me. It's not his fault. Alright, let's bounce. Let's get up out of here. I am really struggling to read what you're saying, brother. I'm so sorry. I love you though. I sure do. Let's see. Head back inside and drop off everything that we found. These lockers, I think I'm going to fill up with weapons and stuff. So let's see. This first locker I'm going to fill up with weapons. So let's move everything out of the first locker into another one. And then I can put the survival knife. I can put the magnum. I can put this extra magazine. I can put the shotgun. Right. Let's put this in that slot, and then I can put the shotgun away. Place this duffel bag over here. Can go upstairs here, put the book away. Don't need to be carrying a random book around. So we'll throw that on the bookshelf. Put all this away too. Rolling papers. I wish I had another little shelf over here to store things. We'll put the pen away. I don't usually use them. I just use pencils. Scalpel can go down in the medical room. I guess rolling papers I could put away too. I don't really need them. We'll put our lighter here. Since we have some matches, we'll just put the lighter away. We'll come get it when we need it. Screwdriver go in here? Yeah, there we go. Saw I can also... I'll place that downstairs. What is Brigada? I don't know what Brigada is. Okay, maybe I should text Brigada in every message, and I think you're a cool streamer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. I need to keep my water bottle. It's about half full. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Nails I can put away. Oops. Scalpel I can put in my medical room. Everything else I think I can keep on me. So that's good. We're ready for another looting run. What should I go for? I should go for food. I should go for books so I can start getting my skills up. Yeah, I should go for food and books. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's look at the map. We are here. Okay, let's start labeling some of this stuff now that I know where everything's at. So this is... the fire department. This is the police station. I'm not sure what that is up there. This is the school. And I believe this is the house we started in. So now we got some labels. Some labels going. Perfect. So there's a few houses over here that I can go see if there's any useful stuff. I think this will be my last day, and then I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate anybody who tuned in today. That Dafty raid was insane. Never seen anything like that before. That was super dope. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in and giving me some support. I really appreciate it. It's a dream, you know? This is a dream. Playing video games and just having people build a community with you, and you know, that's the dream. Just to be a part of a good gaming community, playing video games, having a good time. I appreciate everybody who stopped by today. If you haven't yet, please drop me a follow. I'm on my way to making affiliate. One day at a time, I'm gonna make it, baby. One day at a time, I'm gonna make it. Nothing good on her. Wait, there's a leather jacket. Leather jacket's not as good as the firefighter jacket. That's cool. I assumed that. This door's been busted in. You jerk! He knocked me down. Luckily, he didn't hurt me, though. Got some canned food. I'll take those. All this fresh stuff I'm gonna eat. Any good books? Mechanics Volume 4. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? What's in here? Uncle Billy's Kentucky Moonshine CD. Nothing great. Nothing great. Anything in this garage? Another generator. Gosh, there's generators everywhere. Let me mark this on the map. So right here where I'm at, in this house, there is a generator. Or in this shed, rather. Boom. So now I can come back here whenever I need a generator. Sails? I forgot I got the Yacht Club mod as well. Somebody was watching TV in there. Leather gloves. Nothing I really need. Zombie coming from across the street here. Okay. Zombie in a bikini, pounding on the garage door over there. Oh, it's the radio. I'm gonna pick that up. Oops. Pick up. Radio. There we go. Put that in the bag. It's a good find. Little radio. Eat these carrots. Eat a lime. Eat some cheese. Eat some ice cream. We're gonna get fat at this rate. Come on in. Let's take a look at our info. We're still underweight, so we can keep eating to our heart's content. Nothing really good there. Any good books? We're looking for volume 1s mainly, but we'll take these. They're volume 2s. Can I take this gnome? I'm going to. David the gnome. He is mine now. Might be a vehicle in this garage. You never know. It's locked. No way in. I can't disassemble it. I'll have to break the door if I want to get in there. Not really worth my time. You know what I mean? Let's just continue. Oh, here's that house that was boarded up. It was barricaded, but it looks like the zombies broke through. Yep. There he is. Can you see me, pal? Come on through. There we go. Come on over. I don't know why it took 3 stomps to get her, but it worked. Another lighter. Glad I found some smokes because I need one. Just check the back. Nothing around here. Got a zombie here. Take a peek inside. Remove broken glass. Volume is all the way up on this TV. Crazy. Let's just turn it off. A key. If it just says key, then it's usually to nothing, but I'm going to take it anyways. I can put that on my key ring. Metalwork Volume 4. Ooh, here's some Volume 1s. Farming and First Aid. Nice. So I can read those and get my first aid and farming skills up. An Obi-Wan Kenobi outfit. See if there's any good food here. Oh yeah. Bunch of canned food here. Don't need the dog food. Don't think I'll be stooping that low. Okay, and our bag's full, so let's head back to the house. Not a bad run. We found some food, we found some books. And we're on our way. I think it's safe to run. Doesn't seem to be any zombies too close. One right here. Okay. Got him. Another reason I like staying at the fire station is because there's a bunch of lights around it. It's nice and lit up compared to like residential homes that don't have a lot of light around. Alright, looks like we're safe to duck inside. Nobody's following me. Unload our bag. Go upstairs here to our living area. And I'd like to organize these cabinets here. Dry perishables here. Or you know what I mean. Stuff that's not canned food. Uncanned food in one side, and then the other is going to be just canned food. Just unpacking. Just unpacking. We can throw this radio. Where can we put the radio? We'll put it on the pool table. Bookshelf. Put all these books away. And there's a bunch of random stuff on this bookshelf too. So we'll get rid of it. Like all these foods. The rest of that can stay on there. Got some dry foods. Toss those in there. Toss those in there. We're getting drowsy and moist. Drowsy and moist. Just grab one of these dish towels. Dry myself off. You know what I need to do? Wash myself. Wash my clothing. Then dry myself. Okay, no longer moist. Put these towels back in here. David the Gnome, where are we gonna put him? put him right here? I don't know how, to be honest. Oh, I gotta unpack him. Take him out the bag first. Then I can place him somewhere. Okay, where do we put him? Right here? So we can say hi to him every time we come home. We can say hi to Dave. Hi, Dave. I didn't even know he had a name, to be honest. Okay, and that's it. We're unpacked. I'm gonna need to carry these zombies out, because my guy's gonna get, you know, queasy from having dead bodies around all the time. Alright. Sleep. And with that, folks, I think that is going to be the end of my stream. Thank you so much if you tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Dafty and everybody that came from there, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you supporting me tonight. I really do. If you haven't yet, drop me a follow. I would really appreciate it. If you want to watch any of my past streams, they're on YouTube. Just youtube.com/@showbizgaming. You can see all of my old streams on there, any of the other games I played. This video is going to go up there at some point, probably tomorrow. So if you want to watch anything that you might have missed tonight, keep an eye on my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll be back tomorrow night around the same time. I probably will be playing a different game. It is Simulator Sunday, so I'll probably be playing a sim like Schedule 1 or something else. Most likely it's going to be Schedule 1, though. So I'll catch you guys next time. I appreciate you dropping by. That is Showbiz.